What is up, guys? Tomfoolery channel here. I just wanted to do a quick video on The Last of Us, mainly Last of Us factions. Now, I haven't covered The Last of Us on this channel in a while, but I'm really excited about The Last of Us factions. I mean, me for one, I feel like the gameplay in The Last of Us series is it's amazing, and I think it will work so well in the multiplayer space. Yes, we had the original factions, but as time has gone on, that is kind of dated by time. But I feel like with the new graphics engines and the new systems we have, the new next gen, PS5 we have, and the dual sense, and just the level of Naughty Dog, despite The Last of Us 2, I feel like we could get a great multiplayer experience. I believe The Last of Us factions will be the future of multiplayer. So yeah, just to touch upon multiplayer games for me over the past few years now, I am mainly a single player, story focused gamer. And that is not because I don't like multiplayer games, but over the years, very few multiplayer games have been able to keep my attention. I mean, I think we all messed with Call of Duty for a while, played stuff like Division, Godfall, what else? Few fighting games here and there. I feel like the most fun I probably had with my multiplayer experiences might have come down to the original Gears of War series on the 360, and surprisingly enough, Uncharted 4 on the PS4. I really enjoyed it and I put a lot of time into that. But as you can see, it's been a good few years since I've really gotten into the multiplayer space. And so coming to, a couple of years ago now when The Last of Us 2 came out, there was, so many letdowns with that game. One of them being factions would no longer be included with the game. And yes, at the time I was very disappointed. I mean, after not enjoying the story of the game, I feel like factions could have softened the blow in a lot of ways with, the outcome of The Last of Us 2. But yeah, I feel like in hindsight, yes, I was disappointed at the time, but now we're years ahead, and Naughty Dog have kind of touched upon what they're looking to do with the game, how it could be their biggest project yet, and how they're also intertwining story elements with the game, and it's just going to be a really big project. And to hear my boy Anthony Newman, he's been at Naughty Dog for ages, but he's actually going to be the creative director of the game, and he's very integral in a lot of the gameplay you see in the Last of Us game. So I feel like him at the helm, I feel like The Last of Us Factions is going to be such a great game, and I cannot wait for this game to come out. There's a lot of talk whether it be a live service or whether it be a paywall to play the game. Sony has talked upon venturing into the live service area, and I mean, The Last of Us would be, I get a great component of that. But personally, I do hope there's a paywall. I know there are good free to play games out there, but I just feel like there's a level of quality and monetization that will come if there is an initial paywall for the game. So not too fussed on the aspects of that, but I do feel like if there is a paywall, we're going to get a different type of game than we would if it was a live service game. That's just my opinion. But yes, hopefully we will see more of The Last of Us. I think Naughty Dog have talked upon seeing more of The Last of Us factions this year in 2023. As for its release, I personally don't see it coming out till 2024. So yes, still a bit of time to wait. But guys, The Last of Us factions is going to be off the chain when it comes out. And yeah, let the build up begin.